So picture this, you're banned, not just from streaming on Twitch or competing in the esport you love, you're banned from playing any game that a developer publishes. Now, we've seen some pretty crazy bans in the past, right? Tyler1, FaZe Jarvis, iBuyPower, but this situation is so insane because that developer, well, it's EA. Before we get into it, I just want you guys to know that if you want to see more content like this, it really helps us if you would like the video, subscribe to the channel, because, well, then we know that you want more of it and we can give it to you. Now, back to lifetime bans. So if you didn't know, EA's FIFA series is really popular from a general gaming perspective. And while its esports scene is small potatoes when compared to League of Legends or CSGO, it does have a dedicated community, a world championship, and a $3 million prize pool for the 2020 season.
And there we go! 15 years! Germany have waited for a world champion to step up.
And one of the scene's most infamous competitors is this dude, Kurt Fennick. And to say that Kurt and EA don't get along, well, that would be a gigantic understatement. For years, he's been openly critical about the way EA has been handling the FIFA series.
Okay, I was writing essays on their stupid ass beta forums, explaining the issues that it's gonna cause, and I told them to remove the comeback on strikers, dribbling. What dribbling?
This feud between EA and Kurt truly started popping off in November of 2019 when they banned him from competing in any EA-sponsored tournament after he allegedly threatened other players and employees. And we'll get to that situation in just a minute. And now, after years of this ongoing feud, EA went nuclear and on February 24th, completely banned Kurt from accessing any EA service or playing any EA-published video game. So what the hell happened here? Like I said, Kurt's been really vocal about EA for a while now. It's honestly become a part of his brand. From his perspective, the game's extremely buggy, the AI is completely unrealistic, and EA doesn't seem to be listening to any community feedback. Really, his main point is that FIFA is not truly ready for esports.
Competitive FIFA esports, whatever the hell you want to call it, officially died. Yes, the games were trash. Yes, the game was not suited to be an esports 100%.
And it's not just him. Parts of the FIFA community online are also pretty vocal about the way they think EA has been mishandling the franchise. It's just that, well, Kurt is a little more vocal than everyone else. This isn't the first time that EA's decided Kurt's criticisms crossed the line. Back in October of 2018, they hit him with a 2-month competitive ban for allegedly launching personal attacks against other players. He served out his ban, and while he continued to shit on FIFA and EA, things died down for a while. Okay, so fast forward to February of 2019, where Kurt interrupted a post-match interview.
About the Royal not being able to.
I don't care if I can bear.
Stop. Hey.
Good luck. I'm being that serious. They're here to watch me.
Okay, maybe they are. Why don't you, Kurt? You go concentrate on your game, and we'll all be able to watch you.
This blew up within the community, and Kurt made a video about it, talking about the fact that EA didn't want to stream his games or give him a mic after he won.
Finally, they show my game on stream, and I made their broken game look good. Game finishes now, every single game that was on stream, and the guy that wins, he was getting a mic. They wouldn't give me a mic. I'm like, let me speak to my goddamn people, right? Let me speak to the people. They wouldn't give me it.
Now, from EA's perspective, you can understand why they wouldn't want to give this dude a microphone. Now, here's where things get crazy. After finishing a match, Kurt pops off on his opponent, talks trash about EA, and then he spits on an EA-branded scarf.
You can't beat me, even on this piece of trash game. Fuck you, EA. Fuck, I'm not playing this guy. Fuck you, Corey. All of you. Hey. Above all, right in the logo.
And it's this video that seemed to trigger EA banning him from competing in any tournaments sponsored by the publisher. In their statement, what EA's basically saying is that they gave him multiple chances, and the fact that he keeps talking trash and being vulgar on stream and during matches, well, that's why they decided to ban him from competing. Now, obviously, Kurt was pissed about this. He posted his own statement to Twitter and followed that up with a video defending his actions. Okay, so at this point in the story, this is Kurt's second ban, and yeah, there's another one coming soon. Then, after news hit of this ban, a bunch of EA employees who work on FIFA, including some community managers, had their personal Twitter accounts hacked. And those hacked accounts were even tweeting things out in support of Kurt. That was November. Fast forward to last week, where Kurt got hit with a third ban after a now deleted YouTube video where he calls out community managers and EA employees by name.
Without beating around the bush too much, the specific reason is I made a video about a week and a half ago, something like that, which was about the EA community managers, where I specifically said about an EA community manager directly. Amongst other things, I called him a bum, incompetent, waste of sperm.
Those same people that he calls out in his video were the ones that had their personal Twitter accounts hacked. Okay, so Monday, February 24th, EA posts this statement to Twitter announcing that Kurt is permanently banned. The FIFA account he's had for over a decade, it's gone. And the important part of the statement reads as follows. Kurt has continued to post abusive and threatening messages and videos about EA employees and competitive players on social media, and he has encouraged others to do the same. We will not tolerate threatening behavior. As a result, today Kurt's EA account will be banned from playing our games and accessing our services due to these serious and repeated violations. And so based on the language that EA is using, it seems that Kurt can't play any games that EA is associated with. And so in one statement, EA's effectively ended this guy's entire career.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
And look, it's not hard to understand both perspectives here. So Kurt is saying that he hasn't done anything wrong. He hasn't broken any of EA's rules or their TOS. And again, this is a gigantic issue for him. EA and FIFA was his entire career. From EA's perspective, somebody's consistently talking trash about your game and allegedly harassing your employees. It's a problem. And honestly, there is a line probably in their TOS somewhere about the fact that you can't spit on their merch. And in their eyes, it's their ball, so they can take it away if they want to. Okay, so that was in November. Now, fast forward to February of this year, like last week. And then I was gonna jump cut to the, was I a little too?
I just love you're like a slicer and dicer. It's like your arms are connected, like you're always saying servo, you know?